Hey folks, this is Jandron here, and welcome back to my duo, no cheese, no rest, honor mode challenge run. We left off last time after having picked up a shovel. We're not going to actually learn that now, we just need to get through this ornate mirror and do a lot of other stuff, then we'll get back to camp and do it at that point when we're gonna respec anyways. So, first off, I noticed some incense down here, so let's go and pick that up because it's like 30 gold-ish.
Time to press ahead.
And then I think we are gonna leave Lae'zel down there and the Imp go down just in case I mess up with the mirror somehow. Can't recall
Let's move.
Blackets will be done.
exactly what the answers are, but let's see if we cannot get our way through it.
And, well,
Speak your name.
So I don't see anything wrong with trying to understand it. Let's try that first, just to see if there's a thing. Oh, we don't have Lae'zel close enough for the guidance.
The magic is old and wavering, but you recognize it. The mirror is a thinking lock, hiding some secret. The face is crafted to be pleasing, but the personality is just a reflection of the wizard that created it.
And the wizard
Speak your name.
that created this one is the guy who I think made the undead and probably were behind some of the kidnappings we've seen signs about up in the village. I'm just gonna tell it my real name.
I do not know this name. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself an ally.
We need to sort of try and cheat this into thinking that we're an ally of its master. Worst bluff of all time.
Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass.
Is the
What
red with us?
think you of the Zolkir known as Zastan?
Ooh. Would have been nice to make this one. I'm pretty certain that Zastam was not considered a good guy by the Wizards of Thay.
You are no Zolkir, but are you wise? Tell me, why might one use balsam ointment?
And this is why we need to read the journal up there. I read a doctor's journal, used to clean a wound.
Acceptable. Finally. If you could see anything in me, what would it be?
And I guess this is judge of character. So don't pick this one. I see the ones I love. He's a bad guy, so I would probably want to be a bad guy. This is just a lock, so we can tell it information, no problem.
You seek power. Be welcome.
That was okay.
wonder if the gods are watching me.
A well-guarded laboratory. What were they hiding down here?
Oh, looting time again. Research notes first. Trying to play around with resurrection. Moonhaven logbook. It's a lot of different books. We're just gonna read them shortly. You can pause and look if you wanna. I can't recall all of them, but I'm not gonna spend time on camera actually reading them. This in here looks interesting. Let's just loot everything first. These bracers are amazing. This one you sort of do want to read, not because it actually does anything, but it talks about hacks, and that is information that is quite valuable to have. If you didn't know anything about them beforehand, it might help you figure some things out. They've placed a lot of books like that also down in the crypts. Candle. Woohoo! That means I can forget a candle at some point. They've placed a lot of books like that about vampires, and I think probably the evil eyes there as well. So a lot of the books are tangentially or more than tangentially related to what's going on around you.
Let's see this stuff.
Yeah, that should be about it. So, spider silk cocoons. Sounds bad. Perception failed. Lae'zel, come and help me, please.
Onward.
Ooh, please make this roll. Oops. So double perception fail on the trap here is not good. I'm wondering whether or not there's a way to trigger it without... There's clearly a trap here. You can see it if you look. I think we might be able to jump over it even. I think we're just gonna do that even if our character's sort of supposed to go into it. I don't feel like that. So let's see if this works or if it's gonna trigger it. Click. That did trigger something, but not anything bad apparently. See if we can disarm this now then. While standing on it. It might be when we release it that it's gonna give us trouble. Cancel, get Lae'zel closer. You're not guidance.
Warrior's favor.
Oh, had me worried for a second.
Looking ahead.
Nope.
Still breathing.
Okay, interesting.
Despite everything.
Seems okay. Critical even. And let's see if we have the key. We did.
This place is trapped.
So if this one is trapped, the other one probably is too. I think we need to bring Lae'zel closer again.
For battle. An efficient
In with, if we can make a check this time. Perception failed. Oh, more checks.
I've got a long
It's not
road
great.
ahead. Another step forward.
We didn't spot the trap and we didn't spot the trigger plate either. Let's see if we can handle this without disarms.
Enough
Might be
waiting.
rough.
I crave blood.
Let's get going. Better not be
What
curved.
happens if we just click it?
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth.
I wonder if I even have the option to put it down again here. It appears like he's picked it
You
up.
try to examine the book,
It's not
but
what
the
I wanted.
longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in.
A cursed book.
Ooh, she's here as
How
well.
obvious. Whoever opens it deserves the fate that befalls them.
We are gonna open it eventually. Because, as I think I've mentioned before, forbidden knowledge is the best knowledge. If we leave the book be, it'll stay there, okay? And Lae'zel should be far enough away. So let's see if we can do something like
Oh,
how you
enough
usually
waiting.
handle
I
this
crave
kind of
blood.
traps.
Still alive, so that's progress.
It's a turn-based, so the environment is not allowed to act. Oh, this might go
be
horribly
useful.
wrong. No, don't go to the other side. Okay, do go to the other side. Let's get me out. And I can even dash to get further away, I think.
Slow down.
And that should be okay. I think if we exit turn-based now. Yeah, there we go with the fireball. But that doesn't matter too much. Except now it's gonna keep shooting, so I can't... I could also just have tried disarming the maple plate, I guess. Actually, let's try something just for the fun of it. But not with the imp.
And these things have stayed interesting.
Can we maybe... What could weigh approximately... No, don't give it my short sword. We don't need all the torches, do we? Random thing. Yeah, never mind. Let's throw a torch. And let's see if this works. We'll go in there. Target is too far. If we start by doing this. That work? Click. It actually did work. Okay. So I like that they have these sorts of little things in the game. We can go and loot the silk cocoons now without issues, but I don't think there's anything in them that we need, anyways. But why would we not at least check, right? And if we want, we could even bring our torch with us, but I think that's gonna be okay for now. Gang up again, and let's get out of here. So you can basically do that with a lot of the traps in the game. Go into turn-based, and be ready to act swiftly. I have not decided for sure whether or not I want to try and chat with these ogres and pick them up first and kill them later. Might or might not be against my terms of services. So the next fight that we have on our agenda is going to be the Fezzerk Fight, maybe. This can also be a rough fight without level 4, so let's go and check it out first. Because there's so many of them. And the Worgs are not summoned. The Devouts are not great. Fezzerk is a menace. Ooh, that was close. So I'm a little interested in how exactly we're gonna approach this, especially since they keep running around, which is annoying. We could get someone up here, but I do think I want to draw the fight down here towards this place. We have a nice hole here that we could we should probably go and clear it first, the calcified one. Then we have somewhere we can push people into. The good thing about pushing them in here is that it's not an actual chasm, so they don't just disappear and die. They just go into the cellar and you can take them on afterwards. And there's a lot of nice corners that you can play around here against their ranged goblins. Trackers. Double warp. Okay, so they have 3 trackers. Trackers die fairly easily. The Devouts are not the scariest. The Worgs can hit quite hard though, and they run pretty fast. Sorry about all of this meandering. This is where we need to... Oh, first of all, you should be invisible. Nah. I think we are just gonna try for this and see what we can make do of it. Perhaps Lay Cell would be the best choice. Bring the trap, because he has the extra attack first. But then also that means that we should probably be somewhere we can use it and still get far enough away. Maybe she'd be able to jump from here to somewhere interesting that they can't just reach. Oh, okay, I definitely need to get back. At least that didn't start the fire. Okay. So, first things first. Let's see what we can do here.
What to do?
So, you could start by going... I can't recall whether or not they can shoot down here. Maybe if you go up here and stay stealthed, you can ambush when you want to, but you can't get down because we don't have Featherfall, so that's bad. Maybe we just go to this area in here. Maybe that is the best, that we just stay here with him and lure them over here. We could see if there's any barrels around this place, but there's not. There were the ones down there, but that's not that fight they are intended for. Hide, I guess. No, you need to jump to get up there. See, is this the best position, actually, to start from? She has enough movement. Perhaps we should give her the helmet, actually. Yeah, we definitely should.
Out of sight, out of mind.
So that she can... Oh, he's not even wearing it. Jesus. What else did we have of items that we've just picked up we haven't used? We have the braces of defense. Those don't really matter at the moment. They are very strong with the mage armor. The mage armor plus braces, if you're not using shield anyways. Plus extra dex here. That would be a higher armor class than we currently have. Maybe we should actually equip that right away. No, because yeah, we don't use the gloves, but anyways. And we could get resistance to cold damage, which means nothing. I wonder, are the Worgs what sort of enemies are they, because if you can get advantage on them, that would be they are monstrosities. Was that what it did? What's it at? Hunting bow. Advantage against monstrosity type enemies. Yes. So, if we get this on Lae'zel, she still has a bonus action. And she has advantage on her attacks against the Worgs. Oh, no resources. Okay. So let's reset this for a second. Next turn-based. Lae'zel, you need to put on the I can run fast helmet. You need to put on the missile scenario, all that I have those. You need to put on the hunting shortbow. And we just need to remember we have all these things. We could start with a prone effect, sort of like here, to stop them with the grease. I think that might be a thing. And then we could explode it maybe with some fire. It's last 10 turns. A little scary if we dip this in fire, though. We could dip in poison instead, but I think fire is still the best. There's also the option to use some amount of darkness, I guess. But we can save that for the house. Need it in there. What else do we have? We have Crown of Madness. That could be a strong opener on these. I don't think we need all of these weird stuffs. Although it is sort of what you need the scrolls for, right? To take the slightly harder fights. This is one of the situations where I should have paused to figure out my strategy beforehand, I guess. See, did we have a mage armor effect? There we go. So, out of this, on with the gloves. Oof, not pretty. Can put on the Robe of Summer, I guess, just to have something on. He looks amazing like this, of course. And Scroll of Mage Armor, cast spell Dredge on. Dredge, do we have Mage Armor on the... We don't even have Mage Armor on the Imp. We were definitely supposed to have that. Let's see, did that make 19? It did. That's slightly better. And does he need concentration for anything this fight? He doesn't, so he could probably even... We have some sort of concentration-y buff we could use for him. Could go for Hex, but I don't want to do that. I want to save that for the Owlbear. I'm certain that I have it there. Have a blur effect. Strong. And a Sleet Storm. Okay, so we need to remember that we have these items. I am not too used to playing with items that much. But it's sort of the name of the game like this. Lae'zel. Where are you at? Yeah. Let's redo the jump stuff and then let's try and get into it. See if we can actually make this work. Did I get the helm on her? I did. Okay. Here we go. Turn-based. I think we start by casting the Scroll of Grease. This should stop them in their tracks, sort of. And I wonder if it should not be counting down. I really hope it isn't counting down while we are stopped here. Can I get all the way up there? I can. Do I want to kill the... I want to kill one of those instead. Let's start it up here. He's the lookout. There we can go.
Never a dull moment.
And you can get into your... No, don't get too far away, actually. Maybe this is better. You need to be able to run up and shoot at the very least at some point. Or maybe you just need to stay far enough away. Nah. Let's, Can I get down from up here? I can get down from up here. Without a feather fall. But it's gonna get me the wrong way in. Is that okay? I should probably have cleared this doorway first. Get you up there. And are you hiding? You don't appear to be hiding, so you should be.
Everyone else minds their business.
I think he might get spotted when they run down there, but let's try this for now. And you're invisible, so you should not be a problem as long as you stay away from the grease. And turn.
Nothing.
She's not stealthed. He appears to not be stealthed.
Action, not reaction.
Come fucking on. Can I get her far enough away that she can stealth? I don't think I can. We might just get pulled into the conversation now.
Proceeding.
Does this count as adventure?
Doesn't seem like we are, so we're just gonna waste a little turn, but that should be fine. Okay.
Indolence breeds
Excel,
madness.
you really need to be in stealth for this to work.
Unseen.
And I also want you to be up here, actually. We need to go one more turn, which is annoying, but that's how it goes. This time, I hope she stays in stealth. I probably didn't stealth her from after she put on gear, cast the spells, or whatever it was.
Can be subtle sometimes.
Let's try this now, see if it works. My mental turn. I don't like that I can't see what they're doing. It seems that it worked. Okay. So here we go. Oh, I should have dipped last turn. I guess we do have to dip now, but then we can't jump. Not gonna be good. We just have to do it without the dipping then. I guess. Great. That's good enough. So she's first. She has a special action. I think we can take down this guy at least. And it's the ranged ones we are really worried about, so let's try that first.
I will not know.
This would have been a lot nicer with a dipped weapon. Because that was not enough damage. We do have one more attack though. That was a miss, that was annoying. You can jump, my girl, and you can jump pretty fucking far. And then you should be able to run inside.
Make way.
And you are still... Oh, you've been kicked out of turn base. Of course you have. So no jump spell for you, and it's just enter turn based at least. Oh, sigh. I guess you're staying up there for now. Let's go to Laysal. Let's see how this works then.
The worms will feast on your sorry carcass when I'm done with ya.
But the fact that he doesn't have... Oh, there's another goblin. They're bunching up nicely though. They don't really want to go all the way into it, and now these are gonna bless, which is bad. And also going different direction. Some sort of AoE effect on these would have been awesome. Oh, he overrode the bless on some of them. And he didn't bless himself. Let's try and see what happens if we ambush from up here. This will break the grease, which might not be the best thing, so maybe we should use another arrow instead, but the explosion would be nice. I think we do need to sort of not explode stuff right away. Maybe arrow of many targets. Target outside normal range. Can he get close enough? That's the question. What if we shoot from here? Still outside normal range because he's using the damn dual hand crossbows. Is there any one of them that's gonna be close enough? Not gonna be, right? We'll just take our 70% hit chance. I think that's still fine. Yeah, let's just go. Why did that not jump to anyone? Did I use the wrong arrow? So because I opened with it, it didn't count them as being in the same combat, apparently. Which is bad. How many can we hit with one of these AoE spells then? I think that'll be our best choice then. Critical hit on 1, critical miss on 2. And it didn't even hit the right one. God damn it, and we don't have the jump. Can we get down there somehow? That's gonna make us prone. The wire, I did have an idea for how to get down right. Yeah, this was it. No. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on. Haha. This is not good. So I guess we're going to go this direction instead. We know we can get down over here as well. I think we need to jump first to get the extra distance. This is not going perfect. Can we get down here without taking damage? Not enough movement. I'm afraid that this is gonna damage me. I might just hold off on doing it. It is a little weird that it does. Let's see if it does. Yeah, and no warning. I don't like the fact that they don't give the warning when you do that, obviously. And the grease has now disappeared, even though it has not been 10 rounds. This is definitely not ideal, right? I don't believe the arrow of ice should have been the problem. Disadvantage. Actually, we might just want to place it in between them. But since the grease is done anyways, we probably want to shoot an arrow of fire instead. See if we can get them all burning. Can we hit one of them? Without going too far, is that the problem? I'm a little worried how far she's gonna run out to shoot this. That's quite far. How much movement does she use? She uses too much, right? What about this? I guess we're gonna just have to try. And it missed every freaking thing. At least we can get back inside. So, not the greatest start of all time. There's a slight puddle of fire there, but that's all. Fezzerk has taken a lot of damage though. I wonder what he took a lot of damage from. Did some of the effects actually deal more damage than they showed? Maybe the arrow of many targets actually did something. Did they get to her? They only got over here, okay. So the fact that they're going this way around is not great. Why can Dredge not move?
The only way out is through.
Why does he have the I can't do anything this round thing?
Victory awaits.
Oh, come on. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I do want to shoot them again, I guess. Tracker would bless Fezzerk. I think this is still the hardest target. And miss and save and all that shit. And I forgot to break this as well, so can we do that? We might be able to do that with a bonus action here. Just to have it used. No, calcified web. It has a lot more health than supposed to. I still wasted. So this is going to be interesting whether or not this is going to work at all, because he lost his action there. And if he's going to get stranded with walks around him, that could be really bad. But so far, the luring into the house is working fine. A lot of the other stuff did not. Can they get to him? Yeah, it appears that this was close enough, right? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't. There's we should have killed more targets by now than we want than we have. And you have your 2 targets in here you can go play with. This should actually be okay, because you can definitely kill this one somehow. And Fezzerk should die as well. I think we are gonna try for this target first. That's great. Means we don't have the bonus action to dip. We do want to dip at some point. But let's get Fezzerk down. We even have 1 action left that we could use for something interesting. Perhaps we should put out a puddle of fire over there. And maybe a darkness spell to help this guy get away. We can. We want to get in here again. Oh, actually, you should go and... Huh? Not enough movement? Damn it, damn it, damn it. So you can ranged attack it, but that's not going to deal enough damage. How is it? We do want you to be fighting these Worgs. We also sort of want the Worgs to be caught in an entrance. Behind each other. So lacking the movement here is bad. We can't even jump to get there. I think we're just gonna have to do... Is there a shot out here? Actually, that would be wasteful. So let's use some more special arrows. We're just throwing them left and right at the moment. No, we are going to... Are the Worgs blessed? Let's check if the Worgs are blessed. One of them is blessed and damaged. And this guy is blessed. And this guy's concentrating. And this guy's concentrating. So, we can't keep going without this imp forever. So let's see if we can... Do we want to maybe engage this guy behind? No, I think we want to... We need to get him in the fight as well, right? But the fact that it's not turn 1 might mean that we get the same issue. That was probably what happened before. I didn't engage on turn 1. I thought it was turn 1 that I engaged on. It must have not been. And that's why he lost his entire turn.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Let's see. Yeah, he is close enough to provoke attack opportunity there. That's unfortunate. But it is the damaged one. Maybe if we hit it very hard and push it away. Maybe we need to take the hit, which we are not happy about. Does he still have jump? He does not have jump. I think this might not be too dumb, just to get the damage in on it. And does that mean maybe that Lacel, can you... Anyhow you can get to do this damage? No, but you can. Let's get you there. If we can kill it with this one, that would be awesome. So obviously we are using it to our advantage that... Just go there. You're not gonna get spotted anyways. We're using it to our advantage that this one is not in combat, so we are also abusing the turn system a bit. But... so annoying. Can we get a decent attack on this one? We should be able to. Saved on the sting, that's annoying. And it lost its turn, so that's gonna be not great.
I am death.
And you can get out there, but you can't do anything if you get out there. So let's see if you can... What's your chance of doing this? 36%. Killing it. Do you really want to kill it? You also want to get away. Then maybe how far can we shove the imp to get it out of safety? We cannot. This might be the place to use the pommel strike action. Or to... Eat an attack opportunity, that seems dumb. I do want to get away from this shooter though, but we won't be able to get the imp away from this shooter anyway. At least it has resistance against his damage, but it can't tank both of them anyway, so we might just need to be fighting out here now. Which was not what we wanted. Is there any way we can get an arrow of darkness out here through a door or something? That's not really right. What we can do is that we can go hide behind one over here, perhaps.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Oh, for crying out loud. This is annoying. Let's see if we can be lucky then. I guess this is our best chance. No. And then you need to go and tank, I guess. Instead of the imp. The imp does have resistance though. It's not entirely out of the question. Oh, actually, you should not do that. This is horrible. Now we take attack of opportunity. I don't want them to be standing next to each other when there's a sharp eye out there.
I will ascend.
Maybe, Lysel, can you lure? You don't have a bonus action. Maybe Lysel needs to lure these guys onto her. I think that's gonna be bad. Just need to get out here. Okay, so this is not going to be a good fight for us.
Taking position.
Let's get you out there so you can fight next turn at least. You use your... I hate that it doesn't show her movement. Thank you. And let's see what happens. Critical hit. Oof. And it got through the false life and actually hurt me. And more problematic with Shadowheart here. But luckily we're in the position where we can just change to Shadowheart and get it over and done with. So the imp does get to act now, at least. So this actually worked the way it was supposed to, right? It got the action on the turn that it entered. It just lost the rest of its movement, which I wanted to use. So you're gonna spend your bonus action for this one, I think. It's still gonna be the best. And then you're gonna go and take 2 attacks on this guy with advantage. Probably should have dipped something then. Critical hit is nice.
Time to push my luck again.
You should be able to down this then, if you're good about it. Just a little lucky. Nope, not a little lucky.
Where do I go from here?
And you have a chance, but I think we do need to just get this out of the question. Even though some of these guys could be worse. I could have used my action there to recast Invocation False Life, which might have been better. And that might have been a thing. I think we need to just go away now, I think. I think we have the movement to do that. Shadowheart has an action as well, so let's be silly and go to her, please. No? Didn't want to do that. And she doesn't have any potions, but she will in a second. She can borrow some from Gale. Oh, she's just gonna drink a potion. And spend a bonus action on that. We could shoot one as well if we are actually fearing that she's gonna die. So, can we... Did I fly this too far? I did.
Time to strike.
Lysel can't move too far either. You can move back a little bit. And if you do the same then we can at least bless you.
Light on my feet.
Oh, he has new temporary hit points, of course, because he killed someone. I completely forgot. So he should get back in their face, I think. Just to see if he can focus our attention on him. Lysel also have temporary hit points, of course. Shadowheart is the only one missing temporary hit points, and that is not great. Actually, these are melee only, and probably can't reach us over here, so let's just split up a little bit again. Oh, that might not have been good. I think I got closer to that one.
Victory awaits.
Let's just see. It's not the worst. The sharp eye is really the problem. Oh, how? Ooh! No, 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 no! And it also ate through his health, so they are not melee only, of course. They have the Sacred Flames. I guess we're gonna have to charge into their face now. At least we have the bless effect. The damage on the imp is annoying, but it's how it is. Oh, he was not the one with the charge. I think we're just gonna gang up on one of them. Get it over with. Nah, we should really go and kill that one. So you can at least give it disadvantage by flying into its face. Lysel is the one with the jump spell. You can go there then. And we use the bonus action once again. So imagine if we dipped before this fight. Oof, that was not a lot of damage.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Mm-hmm. Nothing is gonna stand in your way. And is there any way you can actually get to this guy without provoking attacks opportunity? Do I have the movement? Not enough. Oh, that was... We can't probably do like this, to be honest. Let's see if this doesn't work. I think it might.
May the gods
This
take
guy
you
down.
first.
Awesome. And
Victory awaits.
now we just need them to go and engage with Dredge. And they don't. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. She needs to get a kill now. He keeps saving, that's quite nice. So if she needs to get the kill, we should
All that matters.
open with this guy. Yeah, let's just do it. Oh, we should have shot first. Imp, you won't kill it. You might. And she will probably kill it now, at least. Great, get some temporary hit points. Actually, can we reach him without? We can because of the reach of the weapon, it seems. Let's just go and do this instead then. Didn't work. And then swing. Obviously, this was not a beautiful fight, but we still manage, seems.
Never a dull
See, we can't be
moment.
certain yet, of course. This might just randomly crit someone. Get into
Swift
melee.
as my feet can carry me.
You can bait the attack. Oh, you should.
Can't even catch my breath.
Like that was better. And no attack of opportunity on you. I wonder if his save is just really good. What is it? It's dex saves with the Sacred Flame, I think. Okay, miss.
Still on my feet.
And there we go. So. Ugh. Could have been sweeter. The whole entering fight thing once again was annoying. And losing the one action over here meant that he couldn't get meant that he couldn't get into where I wanted him to. I also forgot to break the web beforehand, but this way worked as well, I guess. Even if not pretty, we're just gonna have to live with that.
What's in here?
And now to loot all the stuff and go save a gnome.
No one back home will ever believe this.
And I love these walks thingies.
Never wanted the easy part.
They are used for something very nice.
Looks like
And-
a silver necklace.
There's a very nice weapon here. The very heavy great axe has an amazing. Not that one. Where's it at? There, the gargantuan cleave effect is amazing. It's a cleave effect that actually deals double damage. So at full damage to each, with a little extra on top even. He can't use it here, but Lae'zel can use it for if we have a nice situation where that would be advantageous. Well, let's just loot the stuff in here we didn't. Oh, did I never actually read these? I think I was referencing these events that are described in these things here. Well, that's just the Hell Riders, okay. Eclipse Journal, is that the one? No, that's just talking about the weapons. He needs the Masterwork weapons, it's still good. Actually, before we go on, we do want to let's just gang everyone up. We are going to take a short detour to camp. That was actually wrong. We should definitely just have done it the other way around. So let's do that. Leave camp again. But just bring Shadowheart to us to get her healed up. Oh, all of the sound and the death animations when we enter the place again. Shadowheart, you are here this time. And Gale, where the f are you then? You are still standing here, so let's get you back to camp. Shadowheart, group up with the others for a second to get healed, please.
Onward.
Do it over here, there's a bit of room. Oh, actually, Dredge is not the one that needs healing. Lae'zel is. And the Imp. So I've been trying to do these What just happened? I've been trying to do these
Time to rest.
fights without taking damage. Sort of like a mini game of mine. And we definitely failed that here. But I also think not taking any damage in that fight might have been a little too steep of a goal for a duo. Did not heal. It did heal. And yeah, sure. Should we get all the way? We should get all the way back up. We might as well just spend another healing potion while Shadowheart is here. So I think on Tactician, I would have reloaded. Well, when doing stuff like this, I would have reloaded that fight and tried to see if I could get my plan to work, just to check whether or not it actually could function. But that is not the game we are playing, apparently. Gale, I did not mean to click you. I meant to move you away so that you're not at the top of the... Why is he at the top? That makes no sense. I don't like that. And we can't gang people up with him. Let's get Shadowheart back to camp, I guess. And see if we can make it so that these guys are on top again. Hang up. What if we drag you up there? Can we not get Gale to be somewhere else, please? Gale? What the fuck, mate? Okay. So, best solution I can think of, and now we're gonna have the same issue once they leave camp, is to gang them all up. Leave camp.
So, Zell, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Hold the dust dance again.
Wrong me.
Gale, this time. What?
So, murder or theft?
You are not this important, Gale!
It calls the weak, but theft would be
Okay.
paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Oh, that's because he's not with the rest of them. That still should not... Go to the Blighted Village. So we're still gonna try and see whether or not it is possible to make this function as it's supposed to function. There we go, Gale. And split up, and you can go back with this.
There is
Oh,
work to do.
sorry about that. So if he jumps back up on top now, we're just straight up quitting on him. He can stay there. We do need to talk with him at some point, but it doesn't seem particularly necessary to do it just yet. Okay. So we killed Fezzerk and all of his mighty goblin devouts and trackers and walks and stuff. We should probably go back to having dual hand crossbows on you. Could have stayed with the other one, but it doesn't matter. I personally like this push him into this hole idea, for the fact that they go down into the cellar, which is, I think, awesome. Malt sheep, okay. There are 2 levers here, and it's awesome that they do different things. Let's break. We don't want to send him flying. Might as well take what's up here. That could also have been an interesting way to open this fight. Try and see if you can get something interesting going from up here. If you could, like, swoop around the fight, start throwing things into their faces. Just trying to clean up a bit so we don't have to do it right away. Right, we should have a lot of random shit I've picked up. Anything of this that I need to keep around? I love a lot of the shovels items here. Nutbuster, Poo Scraper, all that shit. Friend? Oh, we can't send friend away. What are you waiting for? Just wanted to be entirely still, right? Wouldn't want anything to happen to you. Speak with him first, I guess.
Cut me loose!
Oh. Just do it. Even if he's not exactly being nice about it, I can understand where he's coming from.
Bagakabara. Those pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it. Whatever you are.
And what? You seem a little confused. He's expecting me to blackmail him, I think. You seem a little confused. Get on with what? Let's just play dumb.
You saved me, now you'll extort me. That's how this works, yes?
I think information is also the thing. I would like to get paid,
really.
to be honest.
I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
We could ask into who he is and all this, so let's do
Ignorance is
that.
alive and well, it seems. Deep gnomes aren't restricted to the Underdark, you know. I've lived in Baldur's Gate for years. I'm in search of a friend. I fear he's in trouble. See this? I gave it to him years ago before I left home. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found.
Oh.
But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. I always help my friends. On that note, I bid thee farewell. If we should meet again, well, we will have met again.
I love this sentiment. It's a nice saying. Right. Gnome rescued. Let's go loot his bag. I think they stashed it down here. If I recall correctly. What's it at? Heavy backpack. I like the fact that it's called heavy. It's also a heavy chest. And we have the speedy light feed here. Lightning charges is amazing. We do want to use this in one of our builds at some point. Let's see what he has. Smoke powder. Nice explosive. Portable explosive. That it's okay for us to chug along. Because it's basically just a consumable. Speedy light feed. The 3 lightning charges do last a couple of rounds, so we should get it on someone. And who is the highest chance of actually dashing at some point? That would probably be Lae'zel, to be honest, because he gets the extra action once in a while. You sort of want to work this into your build at some point. It's really quite strong, the lightning charges.
Without delay.
Okay, so we got this done. Do we want to go and play with one of the other encounters in this town here? Actually, maybe we need to go and search a basement first here. Should have the key. So much to loot once again. I don't think they really needed to add the battle racks separately on the cupboards. That feels a little overboard. But it does give a nice effect where you can't really ever be certain that you've looted everything. Even if you do like me and you literally try and vacuum every room, you might still miss stuff because there's so much. And I think there's a certain design value in that choice, even if it can be a little annoying when you're as anal about this as I am. I wonder if the YouTube algorithm likes me saying words like that or not. Could be trouble. So this is where they would have ended up, and it's a quite fun idea. When you push them down here, you'll have to take a fight down here. A nice chest there. That looks interesting. Reception successful. That was nice. And let's see how this works. What's the DC? 10 should be fine. There's really a value to playing like a halfling. Could have been great for this. And there we go. Read these 3 things. So it details the Sussur weapons.
They call for
I think we
Sussur.
are getting decently close to level 4 by now.
Sussur trees native to the Underdark, if my teachings were correct.
So it lets us know that we need to go into the Underdark to achieve these items.
Look at that.
Interesting. The fights down there are actually pretty hard comparatively. What else there's going on? So we might not want to go and do those right away. Obviously, the spider matriarch can be one of the first blocks on the way for a lot of people. You can also just, or you used to be able to just push her into the Underdark. You can't do that anymore. But what you can do still is that you can shoot out the webs from under her and make her fall. But we'll get to that once we get there. I do want to have a few more levels. Did I miss a perception check here, or is this not trapped? Let's get Lae'zel over there to check, I think. Seems like it's just not trapped.
Bet I can crack that open.
Ooh, EC 15. Let's see if we can manage that. We should probably equip the gloves, to be honest, just because... Nah, it's just using thieves tools. We have plenty of those. Doesn't really matter whether or not we succeed on that then. There we go with the steel force sword. This is just a short sword, but it's +1. And I believe, does it have something interesting? Nah, these seems to be the normal ones, right? But we do get Infernal Iron and a blacksmith's note. And that means once we find Karlach, we can go and do her stuff right away. Smoke powder barrel. So, not allowed to do this, but just to let you see how it does. This is amazing. Should definitely grab this and lock it around. But, nope. Obviously everyone knows about barrels at this moment. I think I missed this one the first time I was here. Also, never really did the that stuff too much. Let's see what we have down here. Yeah, I don't think we want to go do this fight just yet because of the ether caps.
These webs are everywhere.
And spiders and stuff. Let's get out of here again. But now at least we know the entrance way. One of them. I would have wished that you could look up and see the hole in the floor here. But unfortunately you can't. That's also the other entrance, just to let people who doesn't know it know that it's there. If you don't get... if you don't succeed on the investigation roll... Why does this not work? Okay. So, climb on. This is just for people who don't have enough strength or athletics. You can get up here, and there's a cracked wall here as well. I don't know if you get any... just cracked right away, so you can see it. I can probably get this faster with another method than blasting it with Eldritch Blasts that are not buffed by Agonizing Blast. And we see the well down here. And I believe that this is a better advantage point to get in there from. We could go and get some of the items down there without starting the fight, but let's do that later instead, I think. Oh, that's true. Can I not get down here without taking damage? Come on. Did I just catch myself up here? Oh well. Let's just Blighted Village instead.
Let's have a look.
Blah, blah, blah. Go take one more encounter before we call it a day. Maybe actually we should stop straight out of sight of this one, because people tend to mostly view the beginning of videos, and we want the combat encounters for the part people are actually watching, I think. Loose boulder. Anything under it? Nope. I think these are just for... Look at... Listen to that. The ogre in there to throw around with. I think... Is there any way you can do this without having a chance to fail? First of all, I think I need to put on the other gloves. Just for a second, because I believe it's a sleight of hand check to get it out. See if we can do that. Can I drag this over? No, we cannot do that either. Maybe it's strength. Let's just try it. Let's click the dagger and see if we can get it out.
A feast fit for an ogre. You notice a peculiar dagger protruding from the tough, leathery meat.
Yeah, there's a sleight of hand check here. An investigation as well. Some trick. If we fail this investigation, do we still get to try the other ones? +6, +5, +3, but maybe a chance of re-rolling. Let's just go straight for this one. Oh. That might not have been good. No, doesn't matter. Critical success is what we're here for. I have failed on getting this one before.
Your cautious method pays off. The dagger glides smoothly out of the mystery meat.
It's just a +1 dagger, so it's not too bad. But you don't want to miss out on stuff if you can avoid it. And on the note of that critical success, with a fun encounter with an Oko waiting for us here, I think we're gonna call it a day. So thank you for joining, if you have been. I've been Chandran. You most definitely been awesome. Don't forget to do the YouTube stuff, and bye-bye.